Shit's wild. Silence is the public enemy. That's an amazing thing to comprehend. Truth is left out of universities. Truth is not taught by either party. Truth actually becomes the republic's enemy due to lack of morals, ethics, principles, and transparency. There isn't any. There's no fucking solution. Men are supposed to die silently fighting for Charlie's family. You're expected to die silently financially supporting your enemy. When you say something, you become the public enemy. Charlie's Angel, you're the public enemy. Holy shit. It's supposed to be a human battery cell for Charlie. Hmm. You know who's going to concern themselves with my prosperity besides myself? The simple answer is nobody. Nobody. Who decides my prosperity or poverty level? The majority or myself? Come on, smart people. Let's have a real conversation. Science says you're not capable. Science simply suggests that the majority are not capable of an actual conversation in regards to fucking anything. Sitting silent doesn't contradict my theorem. It's amazing. It's rather frustrating, too. I'm pretty sure the only thing the majority of people should be concerned with is the accuracy of their education. Because all they got from university is misinformation and disinformation and false theologies, bad ideas based on some asshole's concerns, assumptions, and fucking feelings. Fear for me. Due to the lack of transparency with either party, there will be no direct answers given by anybody. It's not possible science to comprehend these things due to failures in communication. Someday, the majority of men are going to wake up and realize there's nothing in it for them. Zero. Why would you invest in something that's not going to return to you anything? Applies to businesses, people, anything. Right? Oh, it's totally wild. I'm pretty sure what was discussed in the halls of Armenti was this very issue, the sound of silence around any issue that actually fucking matters. Silence and fucking indifference. When it comes to issues that are all inclusive, the majority are silent and fucking indifferent, benign. That means they're indifferent. They could give a fuck less because it didn't pertain to them personally, but yet it did. It really, really did. It's just they didn't want to recognize or see that. It's easier to label it as a conspiracy. I have no interest in abusing myself or blowing my fucking brains out. None. No interest in being an SA victim or a rape victim. None. Zero. Thoroughly believe silence makes you the rape victim in the fucking room. Let's talk about it. Is silence a sign of ignorance, conformity, complacency, or communism? Socialism, Marxism? Come on. It's weird. It's weird how you all think I'm the fucking problem simply because I said there was a problem. Isn't that amazing? The art of hiding or selling is essentially the same. Complete transparency is the art of invisibility. Like, wow. That guy's wearing a cloak of invisibility. We have a real problem with transparency in this country. There isn't any. That's fucking amazing, right? Lack of transparency. Holy fuck. Up next, liability, responsibility, accountability. Hey, fucking wow. No one wants to be responsible personally accountable or responsible. Transparency, there isn't any. Whoa. What you want to do about it? Nothing, right? Do nothing. Solves everything doing nothing. Like fucking wow. Hi, parents. I find it funny knowing there's no accountability in either party, no responsibility, limited liabilities. I'm sure I'm going to disrupt you with my vocabulary, calling for accountability. I find it funny how no one knows me, but yet they think they know everything about me and made up everything about me, including their minds about me, without even consenting to me or talking to me. I find it funny knowing secretly the two parties plotted, decided to make me the public enemy. I'm not supposed to know that if you're sitting silently, then silently you can know you're the enemy named Charlie. I'm not following any party anywhere. Seriously, that's due to lack of accountability, responsibility, personal responsibility in either party. I find that it's observable that there is no responsibility or accountability in either party. I'm observable due to morals, ethics of both parties. Truth apparently has become the enemy. I find it observable that both parties are controlled by the pharmaceutical industry. Everybody, I know that the vaccinator never turned 40 before they vaccinated. This shall alarm everybody. Anybody? Hello, I'm talking to everybody. I'm also compelled to inform both parties you were never bothered getting consent from me. You didn't bother asking me. I just said no to both parties. I know what you did. You assumed consent without consenting me silently. I find it funny knowing that if you're just going to sit silently, then you can know I know that silently you made you my enemy. You're now the public enemy, Charlie. I find it funny knowing that privately you wanted me dead and to be the public enemy. And now you can know publicly your silence makes you the public enemy. Privately, I'm not the one that sat silently to the two-party tyranny. I did not fall victim to the controlled oppositions and dueling lies that conceal the truth from everybody, anybody, everybody, all disabled or disabled bodies. I think I'm talking to everybody. I'm not the one that's sitting silently. I know that if you're sitting silently, then silently you can now know that you are the enemy to me and this country. I'm not interested in your communistic ideals, your fear mongering, your war hawking, or your profiteering, not interested in nation building in any other countries. And I quite clearly addressed both parties. Seems to me the two parties are not actually concerned with the rights of anyone in this country. More like you're interested in enslaving everybody. I know what was done to my family will be done to every family. And sadly, until every family stands up to the two parties bullying everyone in this country, nothing's going to get better for anybody. Isn't that amazing? And I managed to confuse all of you with a dictionary because my dick is hairy. You made it easy for me. Silence made you my enemy. He could define people through their speech patterns, clearly. Where's the accountability? There isn't any. Who's responsible? Nobody. Somebody else did it, right? Molly did it. It's so great when there's no accountability, right, Molly? It's your fucking fault. How the hell is it my fault? Not going to be your Patsy scapegoat. Not interested. Nobody to be Patsy. No. I'll be my own party over here. Get drunk. Use people as human Duracell batteries. Feed off the motherfuckers. Charging me, bitch. Feed me. Fuel my fucking fury by sitting silently. Isn't that amazing? I even know how I get my power. I know where my power comes from. Willingness to sit silently. The more they sit silent to me, the more power I get. It's fucked up, isn't it? Their silence fuels my fucking fury. How the fuck are they gonna solve that one? Give me what I want and I'll go away. Sounds like the storm of the century. Give me what I want and I'll go away. Sounds like a blackmail and extortion scheme, if you ask me. Give me what I want and I'll go away. Sounds like political blackmail, doesn't it? Sounds like something Jeffrey Epstein would do, eh? Give me what I want and I'll go away, everybody. In politics, it's all about politically identifying your political adversaries or your enemies. Silence makes you my enemy. Defines people clearly. Hey, Chuck. Due to advances in intelligence and observation, silence makes you my enemy. We're competing. Education and academia is an academic, it's a competition, right? It's fucking brutal. And the majority are suffering from illiteracy because of the Department of Education. Holy fuck. And they want me to be the fucking patsy. Ain't that amazing? And I'm sitting over here like a dumb fuck trying to figure out how you can blame me for anything at all. Ever. Seeing how I didn't participate in anything or vote for anything or finish anything that I fucking started, like school. The fuck? Like, seriously. How the fuck you gonna take me out in the ball game and say, "Oh, you're the problem"? No, it's the umpire. He was the problem. Bad reffing. Should have taught them better, right? Something. How are they going to sit there and say that I'm a goddamn problem when I consented to nothing? I didn't cause the problems, finance them, or create them. I observed them, then I spit on it. Like, wow. There's the problem. Silence is the problem. Lack of transparency. Illiteracy. Emotional currency is dictated terms to everybody's fucking reality. Are you angry yet? Yeah. All right, Andrew. See you in a bit. Yeah. You're good. My 25 years in sales and marketing and my personal independent studies, experience, and observations put me in this chair pupil. And everything I talk about is fucking observable. Observation's a biological function, and the majority won't admit to it. That's amazing. Can't affirm or deny it. Goes towards your ability to make decisions. You can't? Not capable. Don't want to be accountable, responsible, or fucking liable. And then they still come in here. He's gullible. This shit's not believable, viable, or valuable. Don't sell me bull. It's so amazing, right? Nobody wants to be held accountable, responsible. The two parties, the only thing they're concerned with is limited liabilities, which means no one's responsible, accountable, can't be held accountable. No one's liable. No responsibility in either party. Like, holy shit, this is fucking mind-boggling. And they keep telling me to grow up, but they themselves would never give you a straight answer about fucking anything. Isn't that shit fucking amazing? And it's always somebody else at fault. No one's responsible for their feelings or concerns. Somebody else is liable, third party. And the more you see this shit, the funnier it is, right? I stand against the board. Istanbul is financing all the board that I stand against. I stand against the board. Istanbul. I stand bull. I stand and bully the bull because I don't believe the bull, buy bull, and then buy the bull, and then sell you bull. I told you about the running of the bull. Let's pack a bull, smoke a bull, drink a bull, running of the bull. The bull king, the bull god. Bull king up, right? Like, no, they always take the shortcuts. I said that for a while, right? They take the elevator instead of the fucking stairs. How the fuck are you going to communicate with your neighbors driving around in a car? This shit will have them seeing stars. It'll mentally leave them scarred. I mean, like, wow. Can't talk to the community about anything driving around in a car. You're in a space bubble, boy. Talk about a fucking vacuum, right? Your car, your vehicle, it's a space bubble, boy. Isn't that wild? Everybody's in their own personal bubble, boy. In a spaceship, a space vehicle. They'll never see as I see, right? That's just not possible. Because they're in a fucking spaceship. In their own personal bubbles. And there's no way they're going to see any of this shit because they're not pedestrian. They're not walking around. They don't know shit or fuck all about their own cities or communities. People come to me with their last goddamn dollar and do what? Bet on me. Isn't that amazing? Reliable, dependable, believable. They believe this bull. Rely on this bull. They no longer try this bull. Recognize, rather, this is a tribunal, and I'm here to try the bull. And you're the bull, and I'm testing and fucking trying. Don't test me. Brother Andrew at the door. Come on in, Brother Andrew. Yes, sir.
You have cat food?
Huh?
You have cat food?
I have dry food.
You don't know what food?
No.
I'll get you some tomorrow.
Okay.
Can you hook me up with some weed real quick?
Yep.
My friend wants to get high.
Yes, sir. You want 50?
Yeah.
You want candy at all?
Nah, it's okay. I'll be over. You text me when you get up in the morning.
All right.
First thing. I'm gonna be here at 9:30.
I'll get it before then.
You sure?
Yeah.
You're not doing much.
No, not tonight.
Thank you, man.
Yes, sir.
Have a good one.
You're welcome. In one. I take care of my people, Chuck. If you only fucking knew how many hundreds of fucking people that I'm taking care of all by my goddamn self. City ain't doing fuck all. And if the city had their way, you'd all be fucking homeless. It's amazing. And that's fucking funny. Hey, what's deciding hierarchy when everyone's homeless? Your bullhorn? Your mouth? It sure as fuck ain't your clothing. And at that point, your degrees don't mean nothing. What happens when everyone's homeless? What establishes hierarchy? The noise you make? Shit's fucking amazing. I'm a man of my word. Scares the shit out of the majority. It's like, whoa. He does what he says he's going to. Watch out for that one. Special. What? That's all it takes to be fucking special. Keep your word. Do as you say you're going to do. That's what makes you fucking strange, keeping your word. Being a man of your word. Doing as you say you're going to do. Boy, they should have taught you that in school, right? Like, wow. Why did you get fucking left out? No one knows. Like fucking wow, it's amazing. The only thing they can do is stub it. Oh jeez. Tell on you. Tell me for what? Keeping my word? Don't do that. Oh, it's funny as shit. Very funny. Why? Help. Like what? 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 Yes. Why would I believe liars that lie for a living? It's derangement syndrome, delusions. You thought you were truthful, it's not. You thought you knew everything, but you know nothing at all. You were fed full of shit since day one. It's a hell of a pill to swallow, right? Hell of a fucking pill to swallow. When you've been doing your own research and taking responsibility for your own education, which most never will, your primary concern, I would think, would be the accuracy of your own opinion and not anyone else's due to misinformation and disinformation. And it gives me great pleasure in telling you, privileged peoples and persons, that they told you the truth about nothing. Nothing at all. And they lie to you about everything and told you the truth about nothing. That's my educated observation. And silence means I bought you and paid for you $1. My $1 gets your $250,000 education. Me and my $1. Rumpa-pum-pum. I'll tell you what's not going to happen. Public conversation. Seeing how you were programmed since birth, K to 12, there's no conversation there. Transparency is not in either party, so you won't be able to be transparent in regards to any subject matter. And you'll neither affirm or deny my very fucking existence. Even though I exist with or without your goddamn permission. All the above was fucking factual information. I'm still waiting for the good people to recover from the skull fucking I gave them for $1. I'm glad we could get along. Glad we could be friends. Nothing personal. It was a decision. It was a financial decision, right? But whoa. Speaking of financial decisions, should I allow the two parties to make them for me or do that for myself? Some people want to know. Seeing how the good people aren't dependable, believable, or trustworthy. That's viable, sellable. I didn't say any more. Gave it to you for free. That's actually the art of salesmanship. I didn't have to sell you the fucking bull. I fed it to you for free. What you got to say about it? Nothing? Look what happens when you force feed people to fucking bullshit. They don't have anything to say about it. They go communist, socialist, Marxist, capitalist. I'm fucking confused with the Catholics and the whatever the fuck you are these days. Pagan? Yeah, the good people don't even know what the hell they are. They can't discern positive from negative, North Pole from the South Pole, good from bad. They don't know if I'm fucking God or the devil. It'll be like that forever. It never won't be like that. And it's so fucking funny, I don't even have to hide it. You'll hide it for me. Right? You'll deny me. Then you'll come to me for help and I'll deny you. And now we're family. I can watch you die silently. Tables turned, right? You wanted me to kill myself. I'm going to push you so hard you blow your own fucking brains out. Who wants to play games with me? Nobody? Nobody. That's what I thought. I had that thought an hour ago, 15 minutes before I went live. Does that make me a predator or a fucking prey? Relationships begin or end contingent upon my willingness to fucking finance them. They begin when I start financing them, and they end with the financing when they get cut off. So I'm pretty sure it's safe to say that majority of relationships are based on finance. And who's financing that? The king? I'm not getting paid, and I'm still wondering where my tributes are and my homage. Homage to the fucking king. Hail to the king. Where's my goddamn money? Where's my fucking trophy? How about I say it like this? Instead of king, I'll say that things begin or end when men fucking finance them. It's not the woman. No. It's the man. And the man cuts your financing off. And you're going to do what? Die silently. That's what you wanted from me. Die silently. I fucked around and found out how you operated. Assume positions, have feelings and concerns without an investigation, assuming all kinds of shit based on misinformation, disinformation, and gossip. You don't have anything to say? Guess whose boot's on your fucking neck? Mine. Want to resolve it? Can't or won't. Sounds personal. Sounds like your problem, not mine. Nothing like niggas trying to kill you day in and day out. 30 years of it. I realized I could fucking kill a nigger without even firing a bullet. Doctors are doing the same, killing millions of people without firing a gunshot. Bang! Right in your veins, right? Genocide, mass murder. Sit silent, motherfucker. You better say something, because I'm going to fucking give it up on you. Confidence, neither of those things resides with silent people. Confident and competent people are most likely to be fucking anarchist assholes. And communists are butthole surfers with their asses up in the air and their faces planted head first in the fucking ground. Where's your hands? Planted on the ground? Where's your ass? Up in the air? My boot in it. I started seeing a much larger picture. Oh, huge. My education's made in America. Your education is controlled by China. You don't want to see that picture, do you? Well, that would mean that your leadership sold you out for a profit. Instead of profit. And a divide and conquer methodology that you've been running on people for a couple hundred years doesn't work anymore. Sitting silent to the king makes you my fucking property. You're a bunch of field niggers and fucking slaves. You thought they ended slavery? No. They redefined terminology. But I'm the last one that was supposed to find out. And the first is the last, and the last is the first. Funny how that works out. Quantitative easing. Less is more is less. I will fucking sink you. I will decimate your fucking reality with the vocabulary that comes out of your own mouth. That's why the majority choose to sit silent because they fucking forced it. It's a psychological weapon. Forcing people to sit silent. Your license, dog. Not going to save you. Love you, Chuck. My money was on their silence the whole time. I'm a fucking gambling man. But when I'm building on myself every day, it's not really a gamble, is it? Pota Pete Rose. Betting on yourself to win is against the law in this country. Like, holy fuck. Speaking truthfully is a fucking felony. Watch me divide and conquer both parties. Turn them into fucking floor mats for the House of Matt. You thought you were going to wipe your feet all over my backside? Watch as I do it to your house instead. Turn the tables on you. Shove your propaganda right up your ass, peoples and persons. Huh? Your ego's backfiring. Your political propaganda dying in your mouth and backfiring in your pants. I know what's going to happen before it happens. Some would say that's a gift. Others would say it's a curse. Depends on whose side you're on. Mine or theirs. When you're a Roman soldier, you're a centurion. And you stand center of the circle. And you fight the fucking mob. And I did. And I won. When in Rome, do as the Romans do. Life, death. Oh, you love me, don't you? Not gonna do this. You gotta do this and die silent about it. I'm telling you these things so you can understand the quality and caliber of people that you're dealing with today. 1/3 of you will bitch, whine, bellyache about me behind my back to your peers or community members and try to draw in 2/3 to go against me. Isn't that amazing? Law of thirds. 1/3's gonna try to kill me, but they won't say anything in front of my fucking face. Law of thirds. 1/3 is on my side, but they again still don't know what to say or do. It's amazing, right? Law of thirds. So that's 2/3 of the population fucking silence. And 1/3 is fucking NPRUs, non-program response units. They're not going to say anything either which way. So that's 99% of motherfuckers. You think your silence fucking impresses me when every day I wake up and I silence 99 monkeys out of 100? Sitting under my Bodhi tree because I'm the fucking Buddha. When you really study Buddha, you're Buddha. When you study Jesus, you're Jesus. But people never actually get the fucking message right, you know? When you study Allah, you're Allah. Right? Wow. When you study the teacher, Allah, Buddha, Jesus, it doesn't really matter which one, does it? No. If you studied them right, then now you're the teacher, now you're the Buddha, now you're the Allah, now you're the Jesus. Boom! That scared the fuck out of you, didn't I? Fear rules this world, right? Not love. They love to hate and they hate to love. And they use fear to dictate terms of people's reality without their consent. Silence makes you a rape victim. What are you going to do? Blame me for your silence? Sounds like a personal problem to me. Shit's wild, isn't it, Chucky Chuck? They saw the problem. They witnessed the problem. And I know they did because I exposed them to the problem. Fuck, I force-fed them the problem. I shoved it right up their goddamn ass. And they bitch and they whine because I repeat myself every day and they get angry about it. I'm like, well, you didn't learn. You didn't affirm or deny anything yesterday, so I got to repeat myself again today. Because you didn't hear me yesterday, and fuck, the future is depending on your willingness or ability to hear, right? Like, listen to this. If you don't have anything to say, then you're my fucking slave niggas. You're my property. Why would I think that way? How is it even possible? Goes right against your programming, doesn't it? You thought freedom was real? How the fuck are you free when you're the king's property? Great question. By the way, property can't own property. You ever asked yourself why you pay property taxes every year on shit you already bought and paid for? Lack of response is a real response. It's a commission. It's an admission. Like it's a confession. Like, oh, they got their O face on because they didn't know. Oh, oh, oh! Now you sound like monkeys in a zoo. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, oh, oh. They never know anything. They assume everything. It's a position. Somebody really should be paying me for this shit. The Vatican, the church, or the state, or the good people that don't have anything to fucking say for themselves. Where's my money? Can't hear you. Got nothing to say? I'm worried about your fucking mental state. Hilarious. You can call me Hilarion. I'm a funny guy. You could die from laughter. Imagine that one, dying from laughter, laughing to death. It happens. In some cases, I make it happen. And I do it without ever laying a finger on that person. Just like, wow, they just break and laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh and then die. It's funny shit. And I told you, good people, factual information. You neither affirm or fucking deny me, so I don't really actually think you're good people anymore. I think you're fucking floor mats for me to goddamn walk all over. Your silence is disrespectful, and it's put me in a situation where I'm gonna force you to fucking kill yourself. You wanted me to die silently, but looks like you're the ones that are going to die silently. Your methods backfired on you. Shh. Hush, puppies. Dogs don't bark at the king. Kings don't need permission slips to speak king or talk king or think king. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that fools and kings don't give a shit about your permission slips, permits, or fucking certifications. Got your attention yet? No? Don't worry, I'll keep talking while you keep sitting fucking silent to the king talk king. Subjugated sex slaves and silent slaves and subservient subjects. Kneel, bow out, get on two knees and beg, borrow for a living. What do you think welfare is about? Begging. You beg, you borrow. Guess what? I don't fucking beg. I don't fucking borrow. I do neither. The majority of you do beg. The majority of you borrow. You beg to borrow. You borrow to beg. It's sick. It's fucking sickening. And your silence is even more fucking sickening. Makes me want to vomit in your fucking mouth. Because you are sick. I'll make you fucking sick. I'll make you mentally fucking diseased. What's even scarier? I told you what I was gonna goddamn do before I fucking did it to you. And I did it without notice or fucking warning. I did it right now. You'll do what? Cry until tomorrow and you think I'm still gonna be sitting here waiting for you with your comebacks after you talk to your authority figures? Because you don't have permission to speak, King. You can't talk to the king. You can't even fucking hear the king. Shock king. Check king. Cash is king, right? It's not queen. Nothing about English language says queen's language. Nothing about the English of nothing about English said I want to be a queen when I grow up. No. Why do 33% of men think it's socially acceptable to be queensmen? Transgenders, fail men in women's sports. Is that because they're fucking mothers? Why are 66% of men fucking subservient? Is that because of the bitch of a mother that brought them in this fucking world? Six percent. Fucking wild, right? Wild. My parents hate each other. They want to murder each other. That's amazing. My mother wants to put a bullet in my father's head. My father would love to kill my mother. He thought he could get away with it. And neither one can stand the fucking side of me. That's amazing. I kill them both silently every time I fucking speak king. You want to kill yourselves? Because I'm not going to. You wanted me to, though, right? Look at all the love. It's fabulous. I have feelings and concerns that your feelings and concerns are used to profit the church and state. Are any of you fucking concerned? No, probably not. Let's reiterate back to 5 months ago where 200 of you saw this and no one said nothing. You didn't do anything with it. You didn't say anything that fucking fed my children. Your silence, I'm going to kill you. I should kill you for your fucking silence. This is treason. It's sedition. Penalty is murder, motherfucker. Oh, we care about profit margins. Yeah, what about death? Silence is death. What a great idea, right? Silence the motherfuckers. When you silence the motherfuckers, they're dead to you. Shit's wild. Me and my dumb nigger ass silenced all you fucks for the last goddamn year. Pwah! Hakatui in your fucking face, piss in your face, and it's raining. Right, nigger? Believe in me yet? Because I do. If don't, that's your problem. Sounds communist in his fucking nature, right, motherfuckers?
grandchildren and children. And then I got with my grandma and had about all about the guns, a little bit of gun support, but which I'm kind of still. I used to have some guns, but I sold them. I got rid of. I think my one of my nephews or something ended up stealing some from me or something, and then well, he's kind of my half brother or no half nephew. Oh, you do? You know who that guy is? Yeah, I'm a member. You know that society or whatever, the world, the Freeman on the Land Society or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm a member. Me and the last family I had, we all wanted to be members of that society or whatever. So we all signed up and got our freaking claim of rights filed and everything. And that's probably half of my problem right now or something. But then all these damn seizures I've been having, which all started in the store again recently, actually a while back, about a few months ago. Yeah, and then I don't know if you all know that I recently got put on probation or whatever because I went ahead and took a plea in court about a month ago, a little like one day over a month ago.
And I want to pause right there for Gregory. This is so typical. You're all scared of being your own fucking attorneys. You act like it's a goddamn privilege when it's a fucking right. Upon further investigation, Bar Associates, the American Bar Associates, the ABA, you sons of bitches do not have fucking licenses to practice law. You have certifications from a foreign corporation and a foreign situs trust, commonly referred to as the Bar, British Admiralty regions. So these two corporate entities work against the majority to steal you of your children, strip you of your fucking rights, work against you. Enemies operating in your own backyard. It's amazing. Right? You actually think you're separate from England? The American Bar Association's sister corporation is the bar. So the lawyers and the judges and the law enforcement officers, they don't work for America. They work for the Crown of England. Let's stop right there for a minute, huh? You thought you were sovereign? Free from the Crown of England. Wrong. And silence means I have the right to cut your fucking head off and shove it right up your goddamn ass. You complacent, communist, cuckold cunts. Where's your balls now? Don't have any? Want to witness mine drop on your fucking head? Simple yes or no will fucking suffice. You like watching balls drop once a year? It's ritual. One of many rituals all over the world, right? The new year coming in and you watch balls dropping on a pole. You know what that was all about? Puberty for men. Your balls are up high and now they're down low. What happens when you get old? Your balls dropping. They were riding high when you're young. No testosterone yet. High and mighty in your whitey tighties. Is this a theory or fucking facts? Silence might make me think you're an infidel. I should just kill you. You trying to kill me behind my back? When I was kind enough to kill you in front of your face. You and I are not the same. Come on now. I'm in the center of the ring. I'm not hiding. I don't need to hide. You actually need to hide from me. Isn't that right? Gonna lose face? About face, march away, soldier? Die on your face in a pile of dog shit with my fucking knee on the back of your head. You think I made that up? Do I have to turn my back so you can start talking shit about me? Can't do it in front of my face? I keep telling you, we're not the same. You're institutionalized. You are fucking hypnotized. Ooh, they put a spell on you. And I'm here to break it, shatter it for personal entertainment. No money in it. You already murdered my children, raped them, fucked them, and y'all thought it was funny, right? This is a live demonstration in neuroscience and reverse psychology. Where's the therapists, the mentalists, the doctors, and the lawyers now? Your licenses to lie prevents you from speaking, don't they? No yes or no answers. Not capable. Not able. Hilarious. And I'm supposed to fear your silence, which is a result of your professional license because of your secret societies. Little did you realize or know, that's exactly what you stepped into here, a secret society. And I'm selective about who I service, like the services, part of that secret service movement, SS. Silent sex slaves, how the fuck you feeling? Suffering silently, Stockholm syndrome? Pissed off at me but don't know what to say. My best advice is keep your mouth shut. I don't really want to hear your shit. How's that for some domestic abuse? Feel like an SA victim now? SA? Homie? My cock in your ear, mouth, or asshole? You better say something or you're an SA victim. Suffering silently because of SA. SA. Just fuck me, homie. It's definitely fuck you, SA. I hope you enjoyed my essay. I might have confused you with my fucking word spouse. Hard of hearing? Tone deaf? Fucking illiterate. Which one is it? How's my silent niggas doing today? What causes your silence? Your license? Your illiteracy? Your emotions? Fear? Political propaganda that you bought into because of political parties? Do you like the assumptions I'm fucking operating? Does my accuracy disturb the fuck out of you? You should get down with my fucking sickness. I'm goddamn disturbed at your silence. Subjugated subjects, sex slaves, suffered silently, Stockholm syndrome. Silence is a weapon of oppression. Who wants to talk about it? You know who created the concept of silence as a weapon? The Russians. Shh.
So I was on probation on the 7th. So yeah, so if you don't hear from me or anything, there's a slight chance that I could end up in jail, but hopefully not. Or I might just get maybe more fines or something like that. But
it shouldn't be this way.
It's supposed to be changing the court system.
The court system needs to be fucking dismantled because the prisons are for profit. The family court systems need to be dismantled. And the way we currently run the prisons needs to be dismantled. The prisons are for profit, and family courts are used as tools to terrorize families. It's amazing. And everything's for profit. Politicians don't protect the law. They perpetually change policies and procedures and protocol to maximize profits for prisons. Call your preachers and your fucking priests. No! Your silence solves nothing. It's factual. Sure as fuck ain't emotional. We got to deal worry about it tomorrow. I realized how fucking timid most men were. And why is that? Worried about rejection? Worried about crowd approval? Did the crowd ever ask for fucking approval from you? No. And if they did, you would say, I don't approve of you. Fuck your approval. It's like wild. Because I just don't consent to any of the shit that you're fucking doing. And because of my literacy rates, I'm pretty sure I can mentally fuck all of you in the asshole, sodomize you, rape you, and have you sitting there silent. 99%. 99%. Which is why laws perpetually change every year. And I'm calling out every fucking politician. Your goddamn job is not to rewrite the law every year. Your fucking job is to uphold the law, not change it so you can make a profit.
Yeah, policies and everything, all those acts.
Who am I coming after, Chuck? I'm coming after everybody with a title. I got a goddamn grind.
And them goddamn churches shouldn't be the way they are either. No one should be homeless or fucking hungry out there.
No, they shouldn't. Churches should have more land than farm owners or landowners. Churches shouldn't be financing hostile takeovers of large chunks of area.
Yeah, that's for sure.
How come no one wants to talk about the largest farmer in America, Bill Gates? Largest landowner, Bill Gates. Largest potato contributor to McDonald's with GMO potatoes, Bill Gates. McDonald's, GMO potatoes.
Yeah.
What about Y2K? That was fraudulent. Y2K was fraudulent. COVID was fraudulent. The vaccines that Bill Gates presented to the public for mass consumption fraudulent.
Yeah.
Where's all the smart people? You want to know why they're keeping their mouths shut? Because Bill Gates and his cronies are signing off on their fucking paycheck.
Yeah.
Where's my paycheck?
I know everybody always says I could probably get a paycheck somehow, but then I got to call an agent or whatever. And it just seems like some type of scam to me. I don't know. I never called the agent, but I don't know if they even really want me to or help me. If they knew I was part of that Free Men on the Land Society or whatever. If I need to have a United States ID or a legal ID or whatever, but which I don't have right now.
I don't have one either because the priest took it.
Oh, that's good. Kinda. I mean, as long as you're not stealing too much of the fucker's land. Yeah, my brother, man, he goes to church quite a bit, but he knows there's a lot of like crookedness in churches, but he still goes to this church, like a big Father's House church, where I don't know if the guy that he's a Quentin Moore or something like that is his name or something. And like I said, my grandma was a Moore, so I think he's thinking maybe we're closely related to him, and that's why he's wanting to help support his church some. And he does preach a lot of good stuff, but still, I think he don't preach properly or whatever.
How come no one supports my church, Church of the Tripping Monkeys? It stands for Cotto. What did I catch?
How do you?
A fucking lie. Then how did you say about it? I caught him lying, and I paid to prove it, and I held their nose in the proof in public, and how do you say about it? Wondering where my money is. I provided service to the community, public service announcements. I caught these stupid monkeys. I caught them in a fucking lie, tripped them up, church of the tripping monkeys. They got nothing to pay me now. And I'm the problem.
And what did you say that was called exactly?
Church of the Tripping Monkeys. It stands for Cotto. But I catch them in a lie.
Yeah.
Where's my money? That's why I'm laughing my ass off. I go after preachers, I go after priests, I go after fucking professors. And at the end of the day, they wear a muzzle because my cock is in their mouth. I'm not your traditional preacher, your traditional priest. I'm here to end all debates, end all arguments, and put all matters to fucking rest. Close and settle all goddamn accounts.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to maybe turn my brother onto that church. He'd probably enjoy it.
Well, we're at church right now. We're having a sermon. We're having a sermon right now. I'm preaching.
I wonder if I could send a link, or I need to send a link to my brother, or tell him to add you as one of his friends. Or I know he doesn't go on Facebook as much as he used to, or whatever, but he definitely is he's the one that kind of turned me on to the firmament a long time ago, about 2009 or whatever, that got me into the flat Earth or research or whatever and all this. But so I know he'd be into a lot of it probably.
Well, that's good. Part of your homework assignment is going to be researching concave Earth, hollow Earth, omniverse, Asgard, and terra firma.
Yeah. All it takes is one big lie, and then people should realize that most of everything we were taught was all either inside out or upside down.
No, that's the confusion. It wasn't one lie. No, they told two lies.
Yeah, well, I know they told. Yeah.
If you tell one lie, it's easy to find the truth. But if you create two lies to divide and conquer, it's really hard to find the truth.
Yeah. Well, it took that one big lie for me to start doing a little bit. I know because I heard that word before. I know I read it, but I didn't really. Probably when I was like 4 or 5 or something. But I started reading the Bible a lot more again around 2009 and 10, and it's just, I don't know, it just blew my mind thinking, I don't know how people could, like, see all that and read all that and actually think we're on a spinning ball or whatever. And
I don't think we're on a spinning ball.
No, I know.
I think we're inside a spinning ball.
Yeah. Yeah, so do I. Yeah.
I don't think we're on one. I think we're in one.
Yeah, on a plane. That's what I believe.
I think it's G-force, gravity, G-force. God is gravity. God is G-force. God holds you down to the ground and grounds you like a bad daddy.
Yeah, definitely.
How are you going to get out of the spinning ball when everything is in motion at once? It appears stationary, but in reality, water's not stagnant. Water's not stationary. Water's not paper. We have to consider the mechanics of water.
Yeah.
Well,
I drink
how many states of water is there? Western education tells you 3, but I can point at 4. They left them out. What about plasma?
The what?
Plasma.
Oh, yeah, what?
That's the 4th state of water.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was about to ask you.
You got ice, you got liquid, you got gases, which is the traditional education. But what they left out was that plants and animals and human beings are full of fucking plasma.
Yeah, definitely. I never thought
This is
about
why
that.
I'm a huge supporter of plasma field theory. Huge supporter of it. Can you see why? Because through plasma field, you're in a field of plasma.
Yeah. You say plasma field theory?
Right.
Yeah, I thought you said field for a second, but yeah.
Plasma field theory. Just everything is plasma. You think about it. Plants have plasma. The sap inside the plant, the blood of the plant, that's plasma. Same with a tree. The tree sap is plasma. But you're not taught to think that way. And it's right there in front of your face. I just connected the dots for you. You're full of plasma.
Yeah.
Plants, animals, trees, full of plasma. That was left out of school. Blood banks feed off your fucking plasma so they can do what? Sell plasma to tech companies? Where's the plasma wind up? In the television?
Yeah, mostly. I don't know. Old televisions or what? Seems like it.
Where are they?
I was
getting
taught
the
to believe that
plasma for the tech?
Oh, that door.
Hitler
Wish they
traded
had a
his own
bunch of store to sit down in. Maybe I'll sit on this for a minute. Nobody will complain.
Still happening. We're trading our people for technology.
Well, here comes an associate. She's probably going to ask me not to reset my way too long. I don't know. She's going to leave me alone for a little bit. So I sometimes grab these parts around when I walk around all damn day or something, but my ankle starts hurting. But right now I'm feeling all right. I feel a lot better than I did this morning when I woke up at like 3 and 4 a couple times throughout the night. I think it's all the pressure in the atmosphere before this next snow front or the cold front's going to blow through sometime today or something. But I think that had to do with a lot of it. Wasn't sure. Yeah, so I'm halfway old here, sitting on one of these handicap carts at the Kroger store or Dillon's.
You should
But
build
you guys got
an Adobe.
A what?
An Adobe. It won't cost you much anything but labor. You're in a situation where you need shelter. Primitive builders are a great video concept.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I think I know. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, like Adobe huts or whatever. Like.
Yeah, you know how to make homemade concrete.
I don't know about homemade. I mean, I used to work as like we kind of mix up our concrete with some other stuff like bentonite sometimes. I used to do a lot of cement slab jacking or whatever with my cousin and bought quite a bit of concrete work, but I don't know if I ever really made my own homemade concrete.
Well,
but
the simple science is that you need living earth and dead earth to make concrete. You need living material and dead material. The dead material is ash from the fire pit. So you make a fire, you take the ash from your fire, you mix it. you know, a 5-gallon bucket, you probably want to have maybe a gallon of ash in there, 5 gallon, like a 4-to-1 ratio. So,
4-to-1 ratio of
yeah, just
what?
dig a hole, pull out all the rocks, get out all
Yeah.
the junk, all the sticks, get out all the crap that's not fine. You got to sift it a little bit, mix it with soot, add water. That's how easy it is. That's homemade concrete.
Yeah, well, yeah, I need to start practicing some of that because I was watching some of those.
You use rebar or other materials to reinforce. You can use bamboo, sticks, twigs, chicken wire. But essentially, it's living earth and dead earth mixed together, add water, and it creates simple suction. And this causes a fusion between the living and the dead. The ash, the fly ash, the soot from the fire mixed with living earth, add water, causes suction, and boom, you got concrete. And that right there in itself, that basic comprehension is considered classified intelligence and military technology. And I'm laughing my ass off because the military is supposed to protect people, but they don't. Not in this country. And it took my brother Caleb dying for me to figure that out. For you silent motherfuckers. My brother Caleb died for you silent sons of bitches and whores. You fucking prostitutes. Because that's all you do is sell each other out for a fucking dollar. And I paid $1 to say it. And you'll sit silent. And that means I bought you and I fucking paid for you. I own you. You're my fucking property now. That's a predatorial existence. I'd rather be the predator than the fucking prey. I don't need you to fucking pray for me. Your silence tells me exactly what the fuck you are. Pray! Which one do you want to be? Prey or predator? You don't know? You better ask somebody that does. You don't believe me, that's your problem. Personal problems are not my problems. Your personal problems are not my fucking problems. Want to debate about it? Talk about it? Right here. Public therapy for professional parents and their fucking prodigy. I have so many hats. It's rather disgusting how many hats I have. Maybe I'm polling you right now and you don't have a response. Political pollster. I should be a politician or a criminal defense attorney. I could be a preacher, a priest, a prophet, a mathematician, a statistician, an architect, an engineer, a master planner, a masturbator. Look at all my titles. I have so many of them. You have respect for fucking none of them. Don't worry. I'll continue occupying enemy territory as long as I want to. I will rule supreme, dominate. Dominion software is something I've been working on for 30 years. The funny thing about professional parents in either party is you can't get a straight answer for them. Crooked to the left, crooked to the right, doesn't matter. They're all fucking bent, sodomized. Try to the LGBTQP community. Seek for fucking special rights, nigger, because you won't get any here. No mercy. Mothers don't have any. Ask their sons about it. The fathers would tell you, but they're not in the homes these days, right? Like, whoa. I could walk through town with my political propaganda, titty tassels on, a bullhorn helmet on my head, butt ass naked, and you would say nothing. Smells like fear to me. I'm saying is that you can make a shelter of sorts using homemade concrete out in the middle of nowhere, maybe out in the woods somewhere where no one can find you. You put up a shelter, you got yourself a camp, you got a fire pit, you're in the middle of fucking nowhere, you're worried about you.
Yeah.
Build yourself a freaking shelter. I did. When I was homeless, I went out in the middle of the woods in the center of town where nobody went, and I fucking built myself a camp. I built myself a shelter. I built myself a fire pit. And the people that own the land, when they stumbled onto my site, they said, just don't cut down the living trees. So basically, you're just cleaning up the land and you're trimming the land and you're pruning it and you're not destroying anything. And you're keeping it clean. They'll leave you the hell alone.
Yeah.
Because you're improving the value of their land and they're not paying you to trim or prune. And that's just wood for your fire.
Yeah. I don't know if I just stepped outside to get out of that store. I was getting some funny looks a little bit, but not too funny. And I just wanted to.
You get a bunch of funny looks when you want to be independent from the two-party system. This country was established upon independence, not independence. The majority of people are dependent on welfare or food stamps for their fucking survival these days. That's goddamn amazing to me. Must be part of that dependence system that our founding forefathers fucking frowned on. Right? Why the fuck did we want to wind up a welfare state controlled by the church? Right, that's the hidden part of it, right? We all came to America to run and hide from the Catholic Church. That's amazing. And we still wound up controlled by the church and the state. Like, wow. And you silent motherfuckers think you're separate from the church and the state and the two-party system. You think you have freedom? You wouldn't know what freedom was if it fucking pissed in your goddamn face. And that's what I'm doing right now. Pissing in your fucking face. Reigning supreme. Right? Fucking wow. My cock's out and I'm pissing in your fucking face. How's that for transparency? I'm not the one suffering from transparency issues. Not interested in being a transparent either. Or a step up daddy. That insult was for the military. The silence was for the fucking professionals. Do I have the right to kill you now? You tried to kill me. Thought I was going to sit silent to your heinous crimes against children and humanity, and I stepped into the ring and I pissed in your face and I fucking scalped you. For $1. Call Elon Musk. He'll tell you I'm a fucking genius. Smart people don't have anything to say for themselves. They sound stupid. Did you ever realize that feelings and concerns were polarized and weaponized by the two-party system? Controlled opposition confuses the two parties, right? Playing dumb and saying smart things confuses everybody. Who's going to protect my freedom of speech past myself? None of you, right? Should I just fucking rape all of you and kill you all? Predator prey? Be ye predator, be ye prey. Eater, be eaten. Killer, be fucking killed, right? Voting for yourself is sexist and racist these days, right, parents? Children, watch them all. Holy fuck, I got the dogs at bay. I got the dogs of Rome at bay, holding them niggas on a leash. They got nothing to say for themselves. Like my predictions? And I'll abuse you tomorrow, too. Just like I did yesterday. Huh? What? If you forget yesterday, you relive it today. And it leverages your future tomorrow, children. Watch your parents. Nothing to say. Watch the professionals. Express yourself. Say something. Good or bad. No idea? Fucking confused? You ever seen somebody so angry they can't talk? I see it every day. They don't have anything to say for themselves. Holy fuck, you need Joe Biden to speak for you, right? And that geriatric whore suffered brain freeze, just like you. Like, holy shit. I'll figure that out all by myself. Why would I patent it? It's too goddamn funny. Nobody wants to play with me. You want to crop share with me, Farmer John? Crop share? You want to share the fucking profits and the booty with me while I scalp these motherfuckers silently? They don't have anything to say for themselves. I'll reign supreme. Call me master and it's all over. That's all you got to do. Pay me. But you fucking pagans don't want to do that, do you? So I'm going to spank you every day until you do pay me. And you raped and fucking murdered my son and my children and prostituted them without my permission or goddamn consent. Why would I wait for you to knock on my door? That's fucking stupid. I gotta knock on your door and burn your house to the ground. Digitally. Can I get a witness? You want to bear witness to the criminal endeavors of myself, the felonies that I just committed? I spoke truthfully, and the good people didn't have anything to say about it. I made a liar out of them in public. Right, good people?
Your life travels, neighbors, 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 neighbors. I never wanted to be a public speaker or depend on one. No politician will walk in my sneakers. Both parties ignore borders. Two kinds of speakers, those who pay in blood, sweat, tears to protect sons and daughters, brothers, keepers. The others get paid to disinform and gatekeep. Policy designed to divide and conquer neighbors. Fear propaganda isolates and sequesters. Bankers and brokers wager on my neighbors' suicides. I am observer, watcher, thinker, writer, speaker, arbiter. I am my brother's keeper. They thought I was the sleeper, but I'm the amateur provocateur, neighbors. Public officials reinforce TV propaganda. Community believes only what it sees on TV. Parents repeating, don't follow anyone blindly. Third-party conflict, realize, speaking truth, mindfully votes for yourself. I'm an amateur fast talker, trooping insolence from silent haters. Longest lurkers, here's the rumble better.
Isn't that amazing? They keep telling you that one person can't make a difference, but look what I did to all you fucks. Confuse you, baffle you, hurt your fucking feelings, herd you into a corner so I could kick your ass into a fucking pasture, homogenized
I
human.
forgot there is a bench, but it's here outside. But then I'm sure this guy wouldn't mind you talking too much. It looks kind of cool. Yeah, I did have a like
It's really messed up that it's this way. And you live in the Bible.
other Dylan's on the inside, but they only got one here on the outside. And then I got to either set on that thing or set inside on the old man couch or whatever.
Mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling. It's against the law for Greg to be homeless, especially in Kansas.
Pretty good. Yeah, this guy's nodding his head with an agreement, I think. So seems like he knows what he's thinking about. Yeah, definitely. It definitely should be against the law.
Damn right.
I need to freaking attempt to maybe get my birth certificate, try to get back disabilities or something, because then I'd be robbing the government.
Isn't that amazing? Due to hyperinflation, perpetual borrowing, and increasing of the debt ceiling, debasement of human labor happens. The dollar, the value goes down. Manual labor is worth nothing according to either party. It's amazing. Because of the policies that both parties push, you actually criminalized homelessness. You turn it into a felony. So what happens to the people that caused and created homelessness? Should you be charged with a fucking felony? And then capital offense is death? After all, you created the homelessness. You caused it with your policies, your procedures, and your protocols. You wanted poverty. You didn't want prosperity for either color, any color, doesn't matter. No. Homeless niggers, all of you. Oh, so if the two parties wanted everyone homeless and caused and created homelessness through policies, procedures, and protocols, enforced it, pushed it, made it happen, shouldn't they be charged with a crime and held accountable for their criminal actions, hung in the public square? And all the silent people that allowed for it to happen, shouldn't you be hanging right next to them? I mean, your complacency and your silence allowed for these things to happen. Didn't stop anything from happening. Your silence, your complacency, your fucking conformity because of fear. You didn't prevent a fucking thing from happening. You actually enabled it. So here's the way I'm looking at it. If you're homeless because of policies, procedures, and protocols, then you're a byproduct of policies forced by the two parties that criminalized homelessness. They made it happen. Aren't you guilty for sitting silent? Shouldn't we charge you for a fucking felony? What establishes hierarchy when everyone's homeless? The American dream is dead because of the two parties. Right, good people? You conspired to kill the American dream. Homeownership is illusionary these days because of the two parties. You'll have a permanent class of renters and a permanent class of landowners. But I'll bet you that the permanent class of landowners are related to the two parties that are currently in fucking charge. And if you're going to sit silent, then silently you're guilty. I should just kill you now. Let ball sort you out later. Right, pagans? Turns out truth is a felony in the Western world. Doctors, lawyers, preachers, and priests became a cancer onto society, a sickness and a fucking illness. And truth is the only fucking remedy. which was admitted and left out of university. That's fucking amazing. Right?
but not really robbing.
And you can tell by speech patterns how terrified the majority are of saying anything that's contradictory to the propaganda they listen to on television.
They freaking know me that because I've had so many damn migraines and there are so many freaking seizures and grand malls and petite malls and migraines. And my dad just got his freaking just having migraines like several
All the
years
men are
ago.
fucking
So,
sick. It's amazing. All the men are fucking sick. We're about the same age.
yeah, I'm 47.
If you ain't lost your teeth yet and had fucking irritable bowel syndrome, turn your back out, you know.
I've
There's a
lost
list
some
of
of my
things.
teeth.
It's amazing. Prostate issues, mental health issues, right? Mental health issues. Who caused them? Baby boomers, derelict parents that turn a blind eye to treason, sedition, and crimes against society. I mean, preservation of self is what majority of people give a shit about. They don't give a shit about the corrective. Y'all can die. Die silently. What a brilliant idea. I'll say something, you won't like it, and die silently. We have a predator-prey relationship. You won't be fucking preying on me. I'm going to eat you for dinner, breakfast, lunch, whatever. Whenever I'm hungry, I'm going to eat you. Because of trauma. The trauma came from who? Your mama, your sisters, your ex-wife, the women in your life.
Yeah.
What? I started seeing the science that the men were the positive force in creation. They're the creators. They're the builders. They're the progenitors. You seminate and seed life. You build life. You create life. So that's the man's job.
He said, fell and hit my head or something. I don't look at myself a whole lot, but oh man.
But if
I've
that's
had so
the
many
man's
freaking
job,
people.
what's the woman's job? To destroy the man?
Probably probably some type of subconscious whatever indoctrination or whatever. Yeah, I would think.
Subconsciously, they want to be the breadwinner. Subconsciously, they're being conditioned to be the alpha. Subconsciously, they're conditioned to want to be the man. And by default, you have failed men in women's sports.
Yeah. Failed men. Yeah, that's pretty messed up.
Failed men in women's sports is a byproduct of women failing their sons.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, it definitely is. Well, I know. I'm glad I didn't
got
end
this
up that
shit
way.
fucking recorded. Ain't that amazing, Chuck? We got 3 people agreeing.
That's good. A fucking man shouldn't be in a woman's sport or wearing the fucking bras or having the fucking hair braided, all that fucking goofy sick shit.
And we're all gingers, right? That's amazing, right? Because gingers stick together and shit. Look.
Yeah, I got a ginger beard. I was a little blonde boy growing up.
You got it in you. I can see it in you.
Right? He's a fucking Sasquatch. He's goddamn Yeti.
Oh,
There's Bigfoot.
man, you know what? last year I was running around this town about this time, homeless, and I stepped into a Pizza Hut, and a little girl seen me, and I was looking really hairy, and I think I still had all my long hair before I let my last wife she gave me $80 to allow her to cut my hair off. So she said 100, but then she gave me some clippers and $80, which was about $95 or something like that, which is pretty cool, and got that big knot out of my hair that I had in there for years. But I didn't really want to cut it off. I was trying to pick it out or whatever, but it was probably going to take another couple of years to get that out without freaking with minimal damage or whatever. I was just killing all the ends or whatever. But
You'll have to raise your beard, man.
I know.
You're one of them
I
black
know.
girls that raise tight for you.
Yeah. Man, there was this chick. I don't know if you do you happen to know a Jamie Sofa, or I think that's her name on
We'll go back to that in just a second. I'll play this little clip.
Check it out. Bernie Sanders urged Maine Governor Janet Mills.
Now, ultimately, the board did decide 6-2 to stick with the current policy and adhere to the Maine Human Rights Act, which allows a student athlete to participate on the team that corresponds with their gender identity. Now, about 15 minutes after that vote, this happened. People started taking off their clothes during that school board meeting.
She can't even get Bernie Sanders on her side. Check it out. Bernie Sanders urged Maine Governor Janet Mills to stay out of the 2026 Senate race in the Pine Tree State. And we're back, y'all. Thank you for watching today. Go ahead and hit that like button, my people. You know that it helps us.
If you can't hear me, let me know. If you can hear me, let me know. Mic check. Right. I know how YouTube is and some of this stuff. But the governor of Maine is pro women, pro failed men in women's sports. Now, real men don't condone any of this shit. And the state of Maine is essentially controlled by homosexuals and alpha females, thinking they're the breadwinners. Without men's tax dollars, all your NGOs die because you're fucking parasites. Said a real man. It's amazing.
Obscurity, or she can run to be a senator from the state of Maine. And I'll let you decide what you think she's going to do, y'all. She's running for Senate. Of course she is.
The only thing she's seeking is fucking crowd approval. And the majority are simply consenting to normalization of the LGBTQP community. Let's normalize lesbians. Let's normalize gays and transsexuals and pedophiles and child rapists. Let's make it fucking normal. That's amazing. Right? I'm wondering where the quote-unquote Christian community is. Bowing at the temple of Baal? Pagan, and they didn't even know it? It's amazing. You know what you're consenting to? Do you really? I don't think you do. I pretty made up my mind about that a couple hours ago, before I went live. And I was wondering if any of you good people were going to change my fucking mind about anything. No?
The district is debating whether or not to follow state law or President Trump's executive order regarding Title IX. Now, the issue involves transgender athletes in girls' sports, and it went before the Augusta School Board last night. There was a motion to revisit certain non-discrimination and harassment policies if and when the state law changes. Some members suggested immediately changing the policies to align with President Trump's order, regardless of the state law. Others, citing legal advice in some cases, said that now is simply not the time.
This is going to be pretty unpopular with some of you, but I'm going to say it. Executive order is not the law until it has gone through the process.
said a homosexual man, right? And of course, how many other presidents filed executive orders and they were just acted on? But when it came to these things, homosexuals were dissident and defiant. It's not the law until it's gone through the process. But anything that Joe Biden did through executive order, it was the law right away. Like amazing.
Don't take girls' voices away. Don't take girls' rights away. I don't want to talk about this anymore. I want this to be done tonight and us to do the right thing and us to get on with our lives.
Now, ultimately, the board did decide 6-2 to stick with the current policy and adhere to the Maine Human Rights Act, which allows us to
adhere to the Maine Human Rights Act, which violated the constitutional rights of heterosexual peoples and persons everywhere. Who gave a shit about their fucking feelings? Nobody?
an athlete to participate on the team that corresponds with their gender identity. Now, about 15 minutes after that vote, this happened. People started taking off their clothes during that school board meeting. Now, you heard that right. Members of the audience started to strip down to their underwear. They say they did that to make a point related to transgender girls participating in girls' sports. One speaker suggesting the uneasiness members felt would be similar to what some female athletes might feel in a locker room shared.
So isn't that amazing? It's socially acceptable for you to force your false gods and your false ideology down my throat without my permission or consent, bypass my feelings and my concerns. What if I decide to do the same thing? Bypass your parties, bypass your feelings, bypass your concerns, and just shove my ideology straight down your fucking throat and not give a shit about your feelings, your concerns, your backlash, or repercussions. I'm sure there won't be any in public. There won't even be a discussion. I hope you enjoy my methodology. I'm just going to give you the same treatment that you have given me for 40 fucking years. I learned. I evolved. I adapted to the environment that you created for me. You're not impressed yet?
Boom. Because that's what these young girls feel like when a boy walks into their locker room and starts changing in front of them. Yeah, you feel uncomfortable, right? That's what these young girls feel like every time a young boy changes in front of them. Now, y'all, I am going to repeat what I always say about this issue. It is so easy. The fact that the Maine Human Rights Code or whatever the heck that their law is up there, the fact that it would say that you're going to categorize people by how they feel inside is just stupid. It's dumb. It's idiotic. It's backward. It has no basis in anything historical as it relates to sporting events. The only reasonable way, and there is a way, and it's the only reasonable way to categorize people for sporting events, is on objectively identifiable characteristics. What are those? That is your biological sex. That is your height. That is your weight. That is your age. That is your school grade, your numbers of years of experience. These are the types of things that you use, objectively quantifiable and objectively observable characteristics are what you use to group people for school sports, nothing else. So, I mean, this is so easy. How you feel inside, it can't play a role, okay? That plays a role as to whether you decide to play sports or not. Either you feel like playing and you go play, or you don't feel like it and you don't. But once you decide you feel like it and you enter into the realm of players, now we're going to group you by objectively observable characteristics. It's very simple. The fact that adults can't get this right is mind-blowing. And in other Janet Mills related news, y'all, take a look at this. Bernie Sanders is coming out and telling Janet Mills, hey, you shouldn't run for Senate, Mills. Now get this. He's a senator. She's a governor. And he's telling her, don't run. She can't even get Bernie Sanders on her side. Check it out. Bernie Sanders urged Maine Governor Janet Mills to stay out of the 2026 Senate race in the Pine Tree State. That Maine is the Pine Tree State? Okay. In the Pine Tree State, arguing that it would force a heavy spending lift for candidates in an unnecessary and divisive primary. Sanders, who caucuses with Democrats, so he isn't even a Democrat himself, he's independent, but he caucuses with them, so he's like a leaner. He'll be independent, but he'll lean with you. Instead, endorsed Graham Planter, a Marine Corps and Army veteran who served in 4 tours overseas. The Associated Press reported Friday that the governor will enter the race to challenge Republican Senator Susan Collins. Now, I think whoever goes against Susan Collins is going to win. I don't know a lot about it, but anytime I hear her name, it's not good for her.
I'm remembering a conversation I had with my brother Caleb Burrow, who's been dead for 20 plus years. And he said, and he served this country for 10 years of his life. And I, looking up to my older brother, wanting to do everything that my older brother did, because my brother was paving the way, and my brother's my keeper, is one of the oldest sayings in Templar teachings, Freemason teachings. I'm my brother's keeper. My brother's keeper am I. And my brother, as my keeper, sat me down and sat me aside and said, if you serve this country will disservice you. I'm remembering it now like it was yesterday, today. Like it was today, now. I see no fucking point in serving you, silent fucking horse. As a matter of fact, I see your fucking silence as goddamn treason to my house, my children, my family, my prodigy, and their fucking prosperity. And I see no choice but to fucking kill you silently. Cut your throats in a game of cutthroat. I'm going to win. And you're going to die silently. Because I'm my brother's keeper, not you. You're lying fucking horse. You're not capable of telling the truth. It's not in your propaganda. It's not in either party, truth. It's homeless. Because of the fucking universities. It's amazing. What? I have no faith in you. And that's why you're so confused by me. Because I have zero fucking faith in you whores doing the right thing. And that's what separates me from you. What are you going to say? Nothing? What are you going to do? Nothing. You think your degrees are going to change my mind? Your status, your station? I cut your goddamn throats. You're going to die silently. On the hill. Golgotha Hill, motherfucker. Capitol Hill is Golgotha Hill. It's all about mind control, right, my niggas? The funny thing about smart people is they can't answer anything truthfully. Fight or flight. Kill or be killed. We don't know if this is good or bad. What are you fucking stopping? Nothing? Evil men win because good men do nothing. So call me the devil one more time. I fucking dare you. And I'll make a liar out of you today. Right now. Silence means you're my fucking property, nigger. I got a leash around your fucking neck and I'm tugging on it. Let's hang these sons of bitches. Kill them. Take their assets and redistribute them to the masses. Wealth redistribution, motherfucker. What? I don't want anything. I just want to watch you fucking sweat me. Because of your degrees. I want to watch you kill each other. Should we get in a civil war? My words versus yours. Who's going to win? I'm going to pull a Pete Rose and continually vote for myself. And I'm wondering if y'all had a hard time with hearing me. Quite frankly, I could give a fuck less. It's not going to feed my children or protect them. Your silence. Silence is good for nothing. It's not a defense for anything. Prevents real growth from happening. Can't trust people that can neither affirm or deny you. Trust is clearly broken. Good thing I don't trust any of you. And the majority are just not fucking trustworthy. The smartest thing you can do is trust in yourself, believe in yourself, love yourself, like yourself, fucking respect yourself in the face of those motherfuckers that are trying to kill you. And in the process, kill the niggas silently. Cut their fucking throats. Did you think that Mother Earth, nature, reality was fucking going to be nice to you? Did you think the real world was going to have fucking mercy on your soul? Have you stopped and looked around lately? Mothers don't have mercy on their fucking sons. No. You send them to die so that Democrats or Republicans can profit off their death. It's amazing. Even Christ warned you about this. Widows and their sons, fatherless sons and their widows. Talking about military men, right? Mama, you a widow? And your son's what? Benefitless? Because you sold him out to the Church of the State?
Graham Planter is a great working class candidate for Senate in Maine who will defeat Susan Collins, Sanders wrote in a statement on X. It is disappointing that some Democratic leaders are urging Governor Mills to run. We need to focus on winning that seat and not waste millions on an unnecessary and divisive primary. So it looks like she has a slight majority of people who want to see her run as Democrats. But get this, Senators Martin Heinrich and Sheldon Whitehouse have also voiced initial support for Planter, who has already begun to hammer Collins over the government shutdown and support for the one big beautiful bill, the Medicaid cuts from that bill. So it looks like Mills is losing support from the Democrats, and she hasn't even jumped in the race yet. So y'all look, your girl, Janet Mills, she wants the boys to compete against the girls. Maine, in the meantime, is having its own kind of a crazy voting scandal where 250 ballots were delivered to some lady's house in an Amazon package. That's the B-roll y'all been seeing throughout this whole video. And y'all, Maine it's just one of those states, y'all. I mean, we talk about it. Y'all like hearing about it. I think it's interesting. I think it's very interesting. So, y'all, the question we're going to have today, let's do this question. Maine has already decided they want boys to compete against girls. I don't know if there's much we can do about that. But do you think that Janet Mills will enter the race, and will she be the Democratic nominee for the 2026 Senate? Or do you think that this Mr. Planter is going to win who Bernie Sanders wants? I don't think Janet Mills gets it, y'all. Y'all, let me know what you think down in the comments. But before you do, please stop, hit the share button, share this video out over email, text message, WhatsApp, Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, all your favorite social mediums. And of course, if you're not a subscriber, please do subscribe.
Fucking wild, right? Why do you have to listen to the news? The mainstream media, which is lamestream, when really the only requirement is personal independent studies, PIS. Take a piss in their face and tell them it's raining. America is the land of make-believe. Isn't that wild? No way, Yahweh. Hey, you guys, I might be Yahweh. And Yahweh's the devil to you good people. Isn't that fucking amazing? Oh, we can't talk about that right now. We need Fauci to affirm or deny. Like fucking wow, right? We can't confirm or deny anything. Now, I want to thank Stephen Robinson of the Maine Wire. Like, wow. Can we bring common sense back to Maine soon? Please? Someday? Preferably today. But you know you're on your right path when people neither affirm or fucking deny you. That's how you know you're on the right path. It's not when they say, yeah, you're right. No, you're wrong. It's when they say nothing at all. Isn't that wild? Due to propaganda and political parties, the good people neither affirm or deny truth or information. Silence is subjugation. Silence is an earmarker for Stockholm syndrome. Sexist sex slaves suffering silently. Turn 18, select the services. Let's not worry about social services, secret services, or social services. Let's not worry about any of that shit, right? It's not pertinent. It's not important. Doesn't matter. Who's deciding values, me or y'all? Nobody fucking knows, right? So how the hush puppies doing? The silent observers, the silent witnesses, and the silent watchers. Observation is a biological function that no one will admit to. That's fucking hilarious. Neither affirm or deny, like Bigfoot, UFOs, truth, leprechauns, rainbows. Holy shit! They can't recognize mental manipulation when they see it. That's amazing. And there's only like 6 independent media personalities in the entire state of Maine. 1.4 million people and only 6 independent journalists. The rest are controlled by communists. The Bangor Daily, the Portland Herald, and the Down East Times, Machias Times, whatever the fuck it is. It doesn't even matter. There's like 4 newspapers for the entire state. And communists control all of them. That's amazing. Communism came to Maine and America disguised as feminism. Feminism, socialism, Marxism, communism, Catholicism. I don't think there's any fucking difference. Your voice does not matter. These child rapists tell you what they're going to do before they do it to you. It's amazing. I don't know why any of you sick fucks vote for them. It's wild. I've pressed these issues for 26 years, and I never once have been sued. That's wild. And they get really mad at me.
Dedication, ingenuity.
When I tell them the truth about so many things. Geometry, letters and their correspondence to numbers, the art of frequency. Nobody's is the same. Biometrics. Nobody's got the same genetics. I'm so far ahead of people that it's really disgusting. The only thing left for me is to dance on the ceiling, dancing on the ceiling. Dance, dance, dance on the ceiling. Sealed in a ball, worshiping Baal. How are my pagans doing tonight? Are you illiterate, mentally impaired, tone deaf, hard of hearing? You really think you know your fucking ABCs? Because I don't think you do. I bet $1 an hour ago that none of you knew your ABCs. Not one. I stand uncorrected. undefeated. Champion of the world. Are you fucking illiterate, tone deaf, or hard of hearing? All the above? Misinformed? Disinformed? I might be a public gatekeeper that no one wants to talk about. Dur, 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 dur. Dur, 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 dur. My assumption is that the majority are illiterate and emotionally impaired, mentally impaired, and they have a hard time with hearing while we're having one. Just observations of a fucking illiterate fucktard. Dumb nigger. If I'm fucking stupid, then I'm wondering what in the actual fuck you are. Lighten me. Tell on yourselves. Snitch, you rat bastards. You lying fucktards. Lying whores. You're not capable of telling the truth, are you? Must be your indoctrination at War King. Man, what are you going to do? Suffer silently? Holy shit. I wonder how many people hate me. You know? Like, for reals. You're not telling the truth about anything, so you must hate me. It's like, wow. It's only logical. They all act like it's personal. Hey, you watching? How's he coming? No.